Yo, yo, yo. What is up, you two? Man. Right now, we're going to be watching a little bit. I just played a few ranked games, something to record. And now we're going to be talking about the CDL, man. And we just started. Yesterday was the first day of the Major Two tournament. Minnesota Rockers Major Two. As you can see in the gameplay here, as you can see in this gameplay anyway, this is my gameplay, not Major 2. But first game here is Control on Gavutu. I run the Automaton. Some good stuff happens in this game. It's pretty sweet. So keep your eye out, keep watching and listening. But yeah, so CDL, so Major 2 Day 1 was the winner's bracket. Winner's first round, anyone anyway. It was pretty wild. Some big upsets. I think the biggest of being the Optic getting 3-0'd by Seattle Surge. That's absolutely nuts. I don't think anybody saw that coming. There's just something about the Seattle team, man. They can just, they can just show up any time. They're so inconsistent at times, but like they have one thing they've been consistent in is they consistently have been beating the top teams in the game, which is just wild. I mean, it's actually crazy that they've been. Oh, that was a nice pickup there coming across the cliff. Hurt. But it's just been crazy watching them play, and they just, I mean, that Bocage map 1, I mean, they whipped them. I mean, seriously, like, there's no other way to go about it. It was close there for a minute, but then all of a sudden, it was like the second half of the game, Seattle Surge just took over and just completely cleared it. So, hats off to them. That was some tippable gameplay for real. So then we roll into their search game. Search game was very back and forth. It was very, very good game. I was really, really happy with watching it. End up being a 6-4 in Seattle's favor. Man, but these games, man, we just got to talk about the fact that, like, Sib and Pred, I mean, they were killing it, for sure. Absolutely killing it. And then we get into the Control game, and man, that was just insane. I mean, it was the last round, round 4 of the Control was insane, because Seattle's previous offensive round, they got completely held, and that was a good kill with that pistol. They got completely held to no ticks whatsoever by Optic. Optic did a really nice first defensive round on their end. But then, in that last round, man, I mean, they got outslayed. At one point, I believe it was like 17 lives to like 11 lives. That was another good kill. I shouldn't have got that kill, but I believe it was like 17-11 or like 17-8, something like that. And against a Seattle team like that, these young guys that just fry, and that's just not going to happen. There's just no way, shape, or form that is going to be able to happen. No matter how good that Optic team is, they were going to find a way to get those kills. So yeah, that was the biggest upset, I believe. It was the 3-0 Seattle over Optic Texas. But, and then we had, now these aren't in the order of how they happened, but we had Subliners get 3-0'd to FaZe. I will say that map 1, Hardpoint, it wasn't really close. However, the search game, I think, Subliners. Oh, I'm getting a call. The search game, I think Subliners trolled a little bit. They should have won that. Simp had that really clutch 1v3, and then he 1v2'd it the next round after that. So they really shouldn't have given that one up, but they did. I definitely had FaZe winning, but I definitely also thought I honestly thought we were gonna see a round 5, or a map 5, I mean. But it ended up going that way. I don't really think it should be any bad juju on the side of the subliners. They just made some mistakes, but I mean, they weren't playing horribly. Paul X didn't play great. I believe he was like neg 20, and Krim was like neg 10, but still, you know, we should have at least seen a map 4. So, then we got another upset of the day, which was the Mutineers 3-0ing Ravens, and it was in a pretty dominant fashion. Even though, I mean, I guess the control saw round 5, and technically search was 6-4, but Ravens went up 4-0 in that search. They went up 4-0 and got completely swept. 6-4. I mean, 6 rounds in a row. So, now I didn't get to watch that game. I watched some highlights of it. I was out doing some stuff, getting some stuff done, but hey, it is what it is. So, I know that was another big upset. It really surprised me. I know everybody's, like, a lot of people are saying they should have kept, or they're going to regret getting rid of Paul X. I don't necessarily know about all that. Gizmo is a really good player. He's one hell of a player, so I don't know that I would rush to say that, oh, you know, I think maybe they just had a bad series. Truthfully, I think if you ran it back, I don't think it would happen again. That's just my personal opinion. Then we had Breach 3-0ing Gorillas. Now, I didn't see that one coming. I did have Breach winning, just because of LA Gorillas. Gunless is out. Hope he gets well. But Gunless is out, so they had Spart playing in. And Spart actually was doing, I mean, he didn't do horrible by any means. So, you know, I definitely saw Breach winning, but I figured at least at the worst would be like a 3-1 fashion. But it ended up being that way. So after a crazy day of Winners Round 1, that leaves us in Winners Round 2. We're going to have Surge and FaZe. It's going to be a good one. I personally would have FaZe winning, but who knows? Because this Surge team, it depends. If that Surge team shows up that showed up yesterday, I don't know. It could end really poorly. And you see, we finished out that round there, 17 kills. And it's good. We were not playing super aggressive. We were playing really fundamental control, which was good. And I don't even know these guys. This was solo queued. But I got stuck. I mean, back-to-back games, I got some really decent teams. So, little lackluster in the second game when it starts on my end. But, hey, we did our job and turned out really good. So then, in another game... Oh, yeah, but anyway, I gotta get back to that. I didn't finish my thoughts there. Surge and FaZe. Truthfully, I'm gonna have FaZe taking it in a 3-2. I don't see... Okay, here's kind of the thing with that. If Seattle goes up 2-0, I'm taking Seattle. Because I don't think, with how hot they are, especially coming off a win on Optic, on like a team like that, I definitely don't see... I don't know. I don't see that happening. I don't see them going up 2-0 and then losing. The momentum is just going to be riding high. But FaZe comes out. If they come out and take that first hard point, I'm going to go with Seattle taking the search. But if FaZe come out and take that first hard point, I think it's going to end up being... I think Seattle can take the control depending on what maps they play. I think Seattle can take the control, and I believe Seattle can take that search. Now, when it comes to a round 5 search, I don't think just the talent that's on phase, I don't think they're going to give that up too easily. So then we have Mutineers and Breach. I'm going Breach. I'm going Breach in a pretty dominant fashion. I'm going Breach 3-0, maybe 3-1. I just don't. I think Mutineers. Still a little down on them. Let me just put it that way. But then we're going to move on to today, which is Elimination Round 1, Losers Bracket Round 1. We've got Optic taking on Rocker. That is probably worst case scenario if you're a Minnesota Rocker fan, especially at your own home major. I don't see it happening. I don't see them beating Optic. Optic's going to come out fighting. They just got 3-0'd. They're pissed. They're going to come out with some fire. I mean, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I'm going Optic 3-1. I'm going to say Rocker takes the search. But I'm going to say Optic takes the respawns. Subliners Thieves. Oof. As you can see from the camo I rock and my gear, I am a LA Thieves fan. That is my team. I love them with all my heart. And I will not bet against my team. I'm saying Thieves. And you know what? I'm saying they come out of this fighting. I'm saying they take it 3-1. I'm thinking they're going to lose that search to Subliners. But I'm saying they're beating them in respawns. That's what I'm taking. Royal Ravens and Legion. Again, man, I don't know. You know, I feel like it could have been an easy Ravens a few weeks ago, but man, Jimbo and John, they've been frying. Donnie Temp, he's always frying. Always on one, and Gravity was looking good too. So it's really hard to say. I'm gonna see. It's hard to say because Ravens, you know, obviously they're gonna be pissed. That was a huge upset. So I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens 3-2. But do not be surprised. And I would not be surprised if I see Legion take it 3-2. So then we got Gorillas and Ultra. Man, this is a tough one. Gorillas have a sub right now, but ASIM has been frying. A couple of them guys have been frying for real. Slasher, he's back on it. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to take Toronto Ultra. I think I'm gonna have to take Toronto Ultra in a 3-2 fashion. I believe they're going to win it in a 2-3-5. I don't think they're going to beat their hardpoint game has looked absolutely horrendous. So I'm going to take Ultra in a 2-3-5. So that's going to get us through today. Tomorrow will be determined. And based off of that logic, we're also going to have I believe it's whoever wins between Ravens and Legion and Gorillas and Ultra. I believe, I can't remember exactly, but I believe that's what it is. Shit, I'm not sure. I can't find it at the moment. I believe that's what it is, though. I believe it's the winner of Ravens and Paris and Gorillas and Ultra. And so in that, either way, it doesn't matter who it is. I know for a fact it's at least Ravens and Legion. And unless it's Optic and Rocker, or Optic, I'm probably going to take Ravens out of that. But I don't believe it is. I believe it's LAG and Ultra and Ravens and Legion. So I'm going to take Ravens. Even if they're going up against Ultra. Again, man, I don't even think they'll be able to take Game 3 then. So I think it'll probably end in Map 4 in a 3-1 fashion. So that'll get us wrapped up through today. Now we'll switch up here and we'll just do a little bit of commentary on this Hardpoint game. I normally run my AR, and I started to in this game. I made a couple of really boneheaded plays here at the beginning, and I decided to whip out the MP40. Again, not a very exciting game. It was like I went like 15 and 11, so, which is crazy, only dying 11 times in a Hardpoint, but whatever. I was out running, trying to get some kills, picking up some gunfights. So I got here because I didn't see him pop up over there until it was a little too late. And then I made the boneheaded play when I pushed right back up as soon as I respawned, which again was just like, why? Whatever. From there, I decided to switch. Told me I couldn't switch till I spawned. So I'm like, fuck it, we'll push up. Try and get some kills. Boom. Instant, like, 0-3 right off the bat. Was not looking good for me in this game. But I whipped this out. Started trying to push back a little bit. I pick up a kill right here. Slide around. Boom. Bad COD timing. That was just a bad tack usage. Bad COD timing on the nade. I got some shots off on him, but that was about as far as that went. So really lackluster performance so far out of me. Trying to push up on the point here, P2. Let's see what we got, what happens. They got him. So right here, I'm trying to flop around and play for spawns. Trying to get us the spawns. And I did indeed get them. Guys spawning out there over there. This was a really nice kill. I was surprised I got that with the MP40, especially with that guy in the head glitch up there, but hey, we got it. So that was legitness. Trying to watch that little apartments. See what happens. Push the stairs, push up around. See, I'm playing for spawns here. I'm not entirely positive where they're at the moment. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to go back here, play for spawns. Now, somehow they eventually end up spawning to my right off of roof. And I pick up a kill there. I got here in a second. Guy over there, I'm pretty sure he was running automaton. There was no way I was gonna have to world star him to get that. I don't even want to talk about that. That was just an ugly play in general. So yeah, but right here I did piece a little something together. Not really, but it was more so putting the fire down. And like I get some stuns. I don't know how that guy didn't die there, but I end up getting him. Try and cook a nade. Again, not sure how I didn't get the kill on that nade, but it's whatever. Teammate picks him up with little to no effort. So we're pushing up. Lose a gunfight there. Again, that was one I just didn't expect. I didn't expect to see the gunfight there. I called it out. He ran in back church, got. So, you know, couldn't really complain too much. Now, I'm expecting them to push around this side right here. So when I get that kill, that was kind of a planned thing. I figured somebody would end up pushing. I'm going to go ahead and pull a quick check, make sure nobody's coming. If that grenade would have been cooked any longer, I'd have been dead. Really good play here. Boom, boom. Get some shots, and then they pick him up. Which is great. I push out. Got killed there. It was just bad shots. But I called that out too, so they're expecting where they're coming from. This was a scrappy hill right here. I was just thankful not to die from that nade. I stay alive. And I get some shots off on him. A teammate ends up picking him up. which is really good stuff. They're all calling out, telling me where they're coming from, stairs. I get the kill there. I didn't know that that guy was pushed up in the corner, so I didn't expect him to be there. I was more focused anyway. So pick up a kill there. Boom. Nice double piece. Nice two-piece. And I got shots off on that guy. I don't remember whether they got him. They didn't get him. I'm not sure how, because, yeah, I got some shots off on him. Pushing through stairs. I'm just trying to pick up some of this scrap and get some kills off on it. I do end up getting stunned, I believe.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint.
Yeah, so I was ready for a gunfight, and I knew where it came from. It came from over there, but it's just kind of like I never saw any action after it, so it's like, okay, well, whatever. So I'm gonna try and push up on the flank and see what we can piece together. Watching mid, get some shots off there. Nothing major. I do reach a guy here. I can't remember what happens here. I don't remember if I get the kill or not. No. I kind of dip out. I'm watching, seeing if he's going to turn back. He did not. Okay, so let's push the flank again. And these are all like, my teammates are on the point. I'm just trying to lure these guys out. Trying to get these guys more focused on me. Get these engagements. I don't know what happened there. Just bad shots, I guess. I don't know how not a single one of those shots hit. Now right here, I'm sitting, I'm seeing my guys rotate. So I'm going to try and pick up any of these mid kills when they try to push through. Got one there, which I don't think was a bad play at all. Picked up another kill bottom church there, which is another really nice, I mean, helps a lot. Especially when we're on P2 again. And we are, I mean, working these guys. It was just good work all around. Like I said, a little lackluster out of myself. But, you know, I won the gunfights that mattered. Got that one, barely. It was ugly. Got that gunfight. Guy was getting him there, so that was good, and we held it, got the last little bit of scrap time on that, and started pushing the rotation. So now we're back to this P3, and we ended up winning it anyway right here, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push. My goal was to push up through there in case there was anybody there. I was gonna be able to pick them up from behind. But yeah, so that's gonna do it. Again, lackluster game, but I won the gunfights that mattered, and I went positive. So, as far as I'm concerned, I did my job. But anyways, guys, so that's going to do us for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. And if you guys would please drop down, leave a like, subscribe, comment who you think's going to win this major. And, yeah, we'll see you on the next one, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully LA Thieves can pick it up today and we can get this dub. But until then, GG's to all, and hope you all have a good day. Deuces.